I thought this was going to be a super simple project, but I just noticed here, oh, look at this. How fancy is this? Yay! We got it! Good morning, everybody. We're back in Florida for the holidays. While here, we left our RV back in Phoenix because we're getting ready for our next adventure. We'll let you guys know about that later. But our in-laws got themselves a new to them RV. So we have to do a couple little things on it to get it ready for them. And one of those is that it has one of those crappy plastic toilets that sprays water all over you. That ain't no fun. So they got a new Dometic 310 from Amazon. This is not sponsored. I've never used this toilet, but I've heard a lot of people say it's pretty good. So I'm going to install it today and show you how I do it. I've never done it before, so it should be fun to figure out. First things first, let's get this thing opened up. Hopefully there's no damage on it. As you can see here, the box got pretty busted, but it looks like there's an inner box inside of that one. So looks like they've got some packaging here. Oh, look at this. How fancy is this? This thing comes, what looks to be like, fully assembled and ready to go. Isn't that nice?
Rolling down the highway, sun setting low. Got the rig packed up, and we're ready to go.
So here's the old one. What we found is on this thing, because it's got this track system that squirts out, it's turned off right now, but when you hit that, it would splash up and spray you out here. So you had to make sure to close the lid before you used any water, which was kind of a pain. But also, it's very difficult to keep clean. Should be pretty easy. It looks like we've just got a bolt on each side that we got to pop off, and then a water valve here in the back that we got to undo. There's no shut off in here. So what I did is I went outside, shut the water off, drained it at the low point drain so all the water's out. That's probably going to get a few drips, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's find out. This bolt right here. Sometimes they can be a little tricky. Threads get gnarled on them and stuff. Then you get the same thing on the other side. Yeah. And this is left-handed, so I'll skip this one for you guys. I won't be able to get it on film as I'm doing it. All right, now on this one, we'll see if I was right with draining the water the way I did. There should be a little bit comes out. Hopefully not a whole lot. There you go. See? Just a little splash. No big deal. Just throw a towel down here and pick up that little bit of water. There you go. Now, the toilet from there just lifts right off. Yeah. There you go. I just got to do some cleanup and then we'll put the other one on. So the new toilet comes with a seal on the bottom of it. I'll show you that. This one stayed from the old one. So we'll peel that off. And I'll show you over here. On the new one, you can see the seal is already attached and ready to go. So once that sits down there, it'll go slightly inside the pipe and we'll seal it up nice for you. Well, I thought this was going to be a super simple project, but I just noticed that this is not a flex valve, and it comes in at 90 on here instead of straight up and down. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of plumbing modification. All right, so I thought about putting a shutoff valve on it, but I don't have one here with me, and I don't want to go to the store. But I do have this 1/2-inch elbow and some PEX crimps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that PEX and put an elbow on it so that I can just put this valve right off the backside right here. I'd like to cut this and just make it elbow straight in, but this sits so far back that I've got to push it back that way. So I'm going to do 2 elbows instead. So we'll cut this one right there. All right. And then this little tool's got this light on it. So you put it in and you start cranking it. See, well, the light comes on, you know it's tight enough. Then you just release it, and there you go. Okay, so next we need, it'll be right there. I don't need much, just enough to get it on the pipe. Go. All right. Now let me clean this up a little bit. So one of the nice things about the 310 is it comes with the soft close lid. So you don't have to worry about that slamming on you. And even the top part is soft close. All right, so now for the first test, let's see. If you put some water in it, you just barely do it, and it fills the tank. Looks like it's holding water like it's supposed to. That's good. And full flush. There you go. And got no drips. No leaks. That's good. Well, there you have it. There's the Dometic 301 toilet install. Pretty straightforward, but it would have been nice if it had a flex hose on it so we could have just put the hose on and not had to do that replumb. But not too bad. Next up, I got another one for you. We're going to put on some RV snap pads. RV snap pads can be quite simple to put on. The best thing to do is lube them up real good. I like to use Dawn dish soap. Just put a little soap on there, rub it around, then make sure you get your pads lined up perfectly underneath the jacks. That seemed to be the hardest part for me because my vision's not all that great. But my mother-in-law was in the RV putting these jacks up and down. She was also struggling a little bit to get them to do what she wanted them to do. But eventually, we managed to get them lined up, and once we did, they popped right on.